Honestly, there were times whenever I was preparing for this interview, like, I'm like, "Who am I to interview somebody like you?" Honestly. I mean, I have so much respect and high regard for your service, for what you've done for our country, for your bravery, your sacrifice. I can't even put it into words. So, um, you know, we were talking earlier and you were talking about, there's 2 ways to go through life. Do you wanna lean into that for
Yes.
just a minute? Because I thought that was very, very good.
And I've told my kids this. This was told to me by a Chief Vincer, and this guy he was our proctor and buds, real strong, quiet, typical SEAL kind of thing. And funny, this guy he was a Master Chief, and I seen him get in a fist fight with another Master Chief at the pool. It's like boys will be boys, right? But Vincer, he was our proctor, good guy, and he says, okay. And now you go through 2 weeks of pre-training, and during that 2 weeks you can't quit, and there is hammering you, and it sucks. And your class is overpacked. You got like 120 people. You're in the barracks in a 4-man room, but there's 4 other people in your room on cots. So you have 8 people to a room that was meant to 4. And go through these 2 weeks, and they bring you all in the classroom. And they say, okay, they give you the speech, and he gets up there, and they get that's when you can quit, kind of thing. And then they start buds basically. Then you can quit at any time after that. But Vincer gets up there and he says, there's 2 ways to go through buds, the hard way. And he pauses, and now he's got my attention, because if there's an easy way to get through this, sign me up. If I can just
Mhm.
get that Budweiser, that Trident, and that play volleyball on the beach, because that's all you know. You don't understand that. Well, they're playing volleyball on the beach in the noon because they were working all night on a cold dive somewhere, and you don't see that part of the teams for a reason. And so he says the hard way and the harder way. And I didn't know what that meant. I didn't truly understand it till later on. I was going through buds. I was like, okay, we got a 4-mile timed run. We got a 2-mile swim. We got the O course. Let me save a little bit, because that way I can put out a little here, and it was actually harder when I said, you know what? I'm going to put out as hard as I can on every evolution. And if I don't make it, so be it. If I don't have enough at that end to do that, and actually buds got easier when I said, you know what, go all in. And I'll say
Mm.
this, the same thing with your Christian walk. I was half in, half out for so many years. I was like a Sunday Christian,
Mhm.
the check mark in the box, just in case I got killed. Okay, I'll go to heaven, kind of thing. Just living 2 different lives, and it just tore me apart for such a long time, such a long time. And I got a story about that later on. I'll tell you. It remind me about when I was a skydiving instructor, and we had a double fatality that night. But go ahead.